Welcome to Relax and Manifest. This life hack is for anyone who feels lost in the world right now, bound by others, or disoriented within themselves or with daily routines. You've come to the right place. Learn how to find purpose by balancing your solar plexus. The solar plexus is one of many energy centers or chakras in our spiritual bodies. It is located in our midsection near the navel. Like the sun sustains life on Earth, the solar plexus lights our personal powers. The Sanskrit term for solar plexus is Manipura, which means gem city. This chakra is also nicknamed the house of the soul and the fire in the belly. Knowing the etymology and associations of this chakra helps us understand that the solar plexus guides us toward our soul's mission. Of course, we may all have different life purposes. Do not confuse this with your career path. At the most basic levels, we are here to connect, to feel, to manifest, to play the game of life and win. A well-balanced solar plexus is not only necessary for fulfilling your life purpose, it is integral for manifestation. Our chakras can be balanced, underactive, or overactive. When the solar plexus is underactive, you may feel trapped, stagnant, or unworthy of manifesting the life you desire. You think small rather than dreaming big. You might even resent or blame others for not taking proper action to achieve your goals. At this point, forgive yourself and forgive others for their imperfections. Don't let unwillingness to forgive block the power of your chakras. Do not doubt your worthiness. Only one of billions of your father's sperm cells were attracted and accepted into your mother's egg. The sperm cell did not race so diligently just for you to join the proverbial rat race or to settle for a mundane life. There is only one magical electric version of you on this plane, as far as we know. Make your experience here meaningful. An underactive solar plexus occurs when you give your power away, causing you to lose your life force energy, or prana. Most of us do not give away our power and energy consciously. If we are not careful, we may find ourselves being excessively kind and supportive at our own expenses. This is especially true for empaths who experience the solar plexus in the most intense ways. If you are an empath, you take on others' emotions easily and quickly, causing you to lose touch with your own feelings. It is of great significance that we set boundaries, command reciprocity, and let go of relationships that are too taxing. For example, you might find yourself being the go-to therapist that your friends and family lean on. For these relationships, be certain that these individuals are able to do the same for you. Imbalanced relationships spawn imbalanced chakras, but balanced relationships nurture balanced chakras. You may be a natural giver, You may give gifts, you may give your time and affection, your positive energy, and the like. It makes you feel great to share with others. However, when the sentiment is never returned, your solar plexus gets unbalanced. Learn to cut off and let go of people and things who do not reciprocate the appreciation you have for them. Avoid imbalances by filling up everyone else's cup and fill up your own, or have others to reciprocate, pouring into you. When we develop an underactive solar plexus, you can find us waiting and expecting someone else to save us. You might find us giving attention to distractions that keep us in a fog. We may also find ourselves making choices that dishonor our soul's desires. An underactive solar plexus can make you feel unseen, helpless, and stagnant. It's like being stuck in a box, except it's not a box. It's a matrix, a program you're running that makes it impossible for you to manifest. However, breaking the code may be as simple as tearing the cardboard, standing up, and getting out into the vibrance of life. Other signs of an underactive solar plexus is being cynical and distrustful of others, accepting mediocrity, tolerating bad behavior from others, and staying in a toxic job or relationship. Excessive use of alcohol and or drugs is another sign of an underactive solar plexus. Obviously, an underactive solar plexus needs to be balanced. Let's examine the characteristics of an overactive solar plexus. If your solar plexus is overactive, you might come across as conceited or narcissistic to others. It is important for you to self-reflect. Listen and observe others who love you and that you trust and respect. Being present and consciously cataloging verbal and nonverbal interactions with others can help you diagnose an unbalanced solar plexus. If needed, recount your responses to others and begin to recognize your own behaviors and patterns. Someone with an overactive solar plexus can also find themselves compelled to prove their worthiness. While an overactive solar plexus can turn one into a narcissist, it can also spawn perfectionist attitudes when it comes to others assessing your worth. Often figures of authority like your supervisor, parent, or instructor. A well-balanced solar plexus helps you maintain healthy competition with yourself and not unhealthy battles with others. With an overactive solar plexus, you might find yourself going over and beyond for everyone and everything except yourself. When you go over and beyond what is needed, are you seeking perfection? Remember this quote by Anne Lamott. Perfectionism is the voice of the oppressor, the enemy of the people. It will keep you insane your whole life. Be careful to go over and beyond for yourself. Remember that self-care is paramount when it comes to balancing an overactive solar plexus. Indications of imbalances of your solar plexus include excessive need to control your environment and others. You may obsess over tiny details. You may misuse your power and may be manipulative. You may feel helpless or that your life is out of control. You may lack purpose, direction, and the motivation. You may have plenty of ideas, but no plans to act. It is highly recommended that you practice self-reflection through journaling or other method to recognize your patterns and seek balance when needed. But how exactly do you balance? Number 1, meditate. Meditation has been proven to release stress and anxiety, enhance awareness, generate kindness, fight addictions, improve sleep, manage pain, and lower blood pressure. When we pray, we speak our desires to God, Source, Great Spirit, the universe, our higher self, our spirit team, or the special name you call this immensely benevolent force. When we meditate, we listen for directions and clues to follow in order to allow this most friendly force to unfold beautiful miracles in our lives. Awareness and breathing practiced during meditation can be extremely effective tools to help clear blocked chakras. Check out the Solar Plexus Meditation right here on Relax and Manifest. New meditations and life hacks are added each week. Another way to balance your chakras is to stretch. The psoas muscle is located in the lower lumbar region of the spine and extends through the pelvis to the femur. It extends around the solar plexus. Stretching the psoas relieves stress, anxiety, and other undesirable emotions by opening blockages and allowing blood, air, and energy to flow freely in the physical and parasympathetic astral body. Active sitting that allows you to move your trunk and core freely on a comfortable and supportive chair can also stabilize muscles and posture throughout the day to manage emotions. When balancing your solar plexus chakra, it is important to make mindful decisions and choices. Before making even the smallest plans, make it a habit to ask yourself if it would help you reclaim your personal power or give it away. For example, your phone rings and it is someone who always has negative news. You really love this person, but you don't love how you feel during and after the conversation. You hang up feeling sad for them, but you also feel anxious in your own body because you internalize others' problems. A high likelihood of experiencing negative emotions from a source outside of yourself is a proper reason not to answer the phone, to decline an event, or do whatever you need to do despite what others might expect you to. Remember that you don't need a reason at all to justify protecting your energy. You are even more justified if this same person is unavailable to support you when you need it most. Your job, colleagues, and work environment are also sources outside of yourself that can add to or take away from the balance of your solar plexus. When you feel misaligned and purposeless at work, this is a clear indication that you need a change, whether it be small or large. You might decide to change departments, transfer to a different office, or use your vacation time. A solution may be something as simple as leaving work on time to ensure you spend the happiest part of your day doing exciting things with the people you love. On the other hand, you might elect to go as far as resigning, especially when you encounter a toxic work culture or you are misaligned with company goals and ethics. Number 4, absorb light to balance your solar plexus. Light body activation can be thought the same as human photosynthesis. Plants absorb light to create food. You can absorb light to create. The solar plexus helps us transfer energy into the physical 3D plane. When we absorb sunlight, it is distributed throughout the physical body, which typically causes positive changes in consciousness. The light of the sun creates warm, radiant power. As you soak up the sun to charge your solar plexus and to raise your vibration, it becomes much more meaningful and easier for you to protect your balance and happiness. The solar plexus is associated with the sense of sight and the element of fire. We know the sun is a huge fireball. So when you aren't able to sun gaze or soak up some rays, get near fire. Light a candle, even a yellow one, and focus on the flame. Fire has the power to both create and to destroy. Staring into the fire can spark amazing ideas. Focus on a candle flame, or cozy up to a fire pit, campfire, or fireplace, all while breathing deeply to balance your solar plexus. 5. Practice crystal healing and affirmations. According to experts, crystals heal as they allow positive, productive energy to flow into the body and eliminate negative, toxic energy. Crystals work by channeling your energy levels and healing your body from the inside. They maximize the healing abilities we already have. Crystals harness the energies of the sun, moon, and oceans. When you place or hold a crystal over the body, it interacts with the body's chakras and promotes physical and mental wellness. Crystals can also improve concentration and creativity, as well as physical, emotional, and spiritual cleansing. There are many crystals that correspond to different chakras. Consider using the healing power of the stones listed here. Keep in mind that this is just a short list. There are many crystals to use for balancing the solar plexus. Be sure to clear, program, and charge your crystals before the first use. Then, you can hold your crystals in your hands and say affirmations. Carry them in your pocket, wear them as jewelry, and place them under your pillow, on your desk, or someplace close to you. 6. Chromotherapy. If you don't have crystals just yet, wear yellow or decorate with this sunny hue. Studies in color psychology reveal that yellow is associated with laughter, hope, and sunshine. Accents of yellow evoke cheerful, warm, and bright energy and can make the wearer feel optimistic and energetic. Next, use aromatherapy. Like crystals, essential oils are naturally harvested, so they take on the healing properties of the elements. Using flower and herbal essences for aromatherapy. While the research is mixed, many people find the chakra balancing benefits of essential oils helpful. You can experiment for yourself with minimal risk as long as you keep safety precautions in mind. You can safely balance your solar plexus by inhaling a pure essential oil or a blend that is sweet, woody, citrusy, and restorative. Remember, for safety, be sure to research the quality of a brand's oils. Always dilute with carrier oils before applying to skin. It's best to do a patch test before trying a new essential oil. This too is just a short list. There are several other oils you can use to balance your solar plexus. Also, eat yellow foods. Since the solar plexus correlates with the stomach, we need the proper fuel to achieve our goals. Energy in the solar plexus allows us to use our actions to bring creative ideas to fruition and to keep working toward our goals. Speaking to a professional is another way to balance your solar plexus. Were you ever reprimanded as a child for failing to control your natural yet innocent impulses? Were you called ungrateful, lazy, fat, stupid, or unattractive? Did you feel like you were not good enough or that you couldn't do anything right? That is called shame. Shame can almost always be traced back to childhood. Even as an adult, childhood traumas can prevent you from pursuing your goals. When the solar plexus is balanced, you know that you are enough, authentic, and present. You stand your ground with both confidence and humility. Allow yourself to feel frequent solar plexus smiles. All right, manifestors, find your purpose and manifest by balancing your solar plexus. Relax into your personal power. I'm cheering you on as you work towards deepening your connection to self and the cosmos. Come back often for more meditations, relaxation, and life hacks. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Namaste, Ashe.